What's up, guys? It's Justin Maki with HOSSTILE Subs. We're at my gym, Ryse Athletic Club. We're going to be training legs today. What it's going to look like today, 3 weeks out from the Tampa Pro, it's going to be, I always lift heavy, but we're looking for a lot of reps. We want a big pump. I'm really looking to focus on conditioning. So lots of blood, lots of conditioning work. So we're going to do lots of reps. We're going to start with some extensions. We just got a belt squat in. If they put that together right now, we're going to work on the belt squat. Probably going to go to a hack squat. We'll do a squat press, and then maybe focus on some hamstrings and some calves, and then some post-workout cardio on the stairs. So after that, maybe 15 to 20 minutes of posing, and then we're going right to eating and just kind of trying to relax for the rest of the day and stay off my legs. We've eaten quite a bit. Phil did add a couple of the last meals. He's adding 75 carbs to each one because of all the work that we've already done today. We drove an hour each way. As much as that doesn't sound like it's a lot of work, we drove an hour each way. We loaded plates into the truck. We drove all the way back. We took them out of the truck. We got 160 pounds to 180 pound dumbbells in. We took those in and out, loaded those into the gym, put them on all the equipment. So we burned a lot of extra calories. We brought brand new pieces of equipment in, we put those together. So he did add some food in today, so we did prepare for that. There's only gonna be a couple more leg workouts in this prep. So these are very important times because I need to make sure that I have, separated, just nasty, grainy quads, and that's what we're gonna work on today. Like I said, lots of conditioning, lots of reps, and it's gonna be quick. I'm thinking maybe an hour in and out. We're gonna be moving the entire time. I'm gonna get a good sweat going, and then I'm gonna jump on the stairs, then we're gonna do some posing, and then I'm gonna relax. So in order to get that big pump that I was looking for today, I tend to get a little bit nauseous when I do take a pre-workout before legs, so I stay away from stims before legs. So I always use the blood shot beforehand. I just took a full scoop of blood shot. What that's gonna do is it's gonna give me a nasty pump, especially since we're doing a lot of volume and, like I said, a lot of reps. We're gonna get a really good pump from this. So you guys are gonna see that. You're gonna see a lot of vascularity at the end of the workout. You guys are gonna see a lot of, you won't see as much separation when I'm done just because all the blood is in there. But after cardio, after everything's, all said and done and we get into posing, I think you guys are gonna see a huge pump from this product. And it really is really good, so. Ready?
Wow, I'm already going.
Oh.
I'm a pro at this.
A little dry scoopy. Well, we got like 2, maybe 3 leg workouts left. It's kind of exciting.
Does it like stress you out though? Do you feel a lot of pressure like going into these?
Not at all. No, I actually feel none. So I'm actually more excited because I know that each one, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. And then sooner or later, we're gonna get to step on stage because that's what I love to do. So. As of right now too, like as I'm getting closer to the show, my joints are a little bit dry, like it takes a little bit longer to warm up a little bit, so I want to make sure that I'm, extremely careful about that because I'm not trying to get hurt, I'm not trying to push the most weight that I possibly can right now, especially with my legs, because my legs are probably my strongest body part, so if that's the case, I'm just trying to make sure that they're completely separated and dry and conditioned. You can tell when you get to the end of prep because everything feels like it takes so much more energy to do. That is one thing that I like about the supplements, like it takes that away from me a little bit. When it gets closer to the end of the prep, the supplements, they help, they take, like I said, it makes me feel like right now, like my legs feel okay. I feel like I'm okay to train because I took the blood shot 20, 30 minutes ago, so it gets me fired up and it gets me going. If I wouldn't have done that, I probably wouldn't feel very great to go and train right now. I wouldn't be extremely motivated because I'm tired, my energy's down, but right now I feel good. I'm talkative, I'm ready to go, and I'm gonna get a good pump and we're gonna feel good about it. I can start to feel a pump 2 sets in. literally 2 sets in, I started to feel things starting to fill up. And that's something that it would take me probably almost 2 exercises in without the product. So that right there, that's something like when you guys were asking before, like how do you feel when you're taking versus not taking it? That's what I feel. It takes me longer to get into it. It takes me longer to get a pump. It takes me longer to feel like my legs are filled out. So when I take the blood shot, that's what I feel. That's what I'm looking for. When I take any kind of product like that, that's what I'm looking for. So things are definitely starting to get tight. So, but I do feel like a little bit of a twinge in my left quad. So like I'm gonna watch that as I'm warming it up. So I may not go extremely heavy like I usually would, just because I am trying to avoid an injury. So I do watch what my body is telling me. So if I'm not feeling necessarily well, if my joints aren't feeling very well, I don't push it, over the max, especially this close to a show. Shoulder day the other day when we were filming, I felt really good. I went for the 150s. I only got a couple reps, but I felt good, so I felt good to do it. If I don't feel good, I don't push it. So today may not be that day, but we will see. If you end up doing something on a day where you're not feeling well, your body is saying, hey, this isn't working today. There's good days, there's bad days. There's some days where you're gonna be super strong and you're gonna come in the gym and you're gonna wreck shit. There's other days where you're gonna come in and you're gonna feel like crap. And you're just gonna have good days and bad days. All you gotta do is train through it, but you gotta train smart, because longevity-wise, if you train stupid, you play stupid games, you're gonna win stupid prizes. I've avoided tears, I've avoided injuries, so I'm gonna continue to do that. I'm in my early 30s. I'd like to be able to do this for the next 15, 17 years. So I'm gonna be smart with my body. I love sweep. So when I get up there, I want my sweep to be round and pretty. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna move way up here on this platform, but I am gonna get about halfway. I'm gonna get my feet really close together, because when I do that, maybe about a couple inches apart, I'm gonna feel my sweep a lot more. If I start coming out here, if I start turning on my toes, I'm starting to get a lot in here, I start feeling it there. The other thing you're gonna see is I don't go as deep as a lot of guys do. I start feeling it a little bit before I hit parallel. That's when I feel my best. If I start going deep, if I start going ass to grass, I feel like that's an injury waiting to happen. And not only that, but I don't need to do that to grow my legs. Some guys do, some guys don't. The only time you'll see me go ass to grass is on a front squat. Even my back squats, with just a regular barbell squat, I don't go very deep. But front squats, I do. I feel really good when I'm doing it. Again, I feed off of what my body's telling me. If it's telling me like I should go deeper, if it tells me that I'm feeling that, if my knees can take it, if my lower back can take it, then I will do that. If not, I'm gonna go with what I'm comfortable with. I do one more set here, and then when I'm going to a leg press, if they have the squat, or if the belt squat is ready by then, we may do that. If not, we're gonna go into some hamstrings. Yeah, see right now I'm getting like a super big pinch right in the middle of my quads here. So when I feel that and I feel like a big stretch there, it almost feels like I want to avoid a tear, because everything just feels very fragile right now. So I'm going to stay away from going any deeper, going any heavier. We're just going to move on to the next exercise. If it's not feeling good for me, I'm moving on to it.
is hurting. There's something deep in there. I probably need to get something like some grassening done or some deep tissue massage, which is extremely important, and I probably don't do enough of it. But we do have a chiro and a grassening person that's going to start renting one of the rooms upstairs. So starting next week, I'm definitely going to have that done very often since it is in-house.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share with your friends, and like the video. And if you get a chance, check out the description for all the different links to all the different places you can find HOSSTILE and myself. And lastly, check out HOSSTILE.com for our new line of supplements and all of our apparel and gear. Thanks again for watching.